32. It's first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Right at the line. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Uh-oh, look out. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To the back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Hand it to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're in for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the counter. Powers through the defender. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying to move them on the counter. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it on the right. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Finds a crease. It's Kelly. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. They'll run him again. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up, so it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Drops back on first down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up 2nd and long. There's a crease. Run ends there.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Keeps it on the ground. Showing off the arms. He's got 67 yards rushing in this game, and he's almost certain to reach the 1,500-yard mark for the season. The give to the back. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Beck's going for the goal line. He bangs his way in for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars, and now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. Rushes on. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense with jumbo personnel. The give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Zings it complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up, because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
He's got enough. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Maybe some room. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Kelly. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Unloads it downfield. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
He'll get rid of it. And that one's incomplete. Boy, had a chance to make a connection there, but he fired it in there. Maybe needed to take just a hair off of that one.
Hey, these quarterbacks nowadays, Reese, they got that arm arrogance, baby. They're trying to fit everything in there right now, cramming in that box. Sometimes you got to take a few RPMs off of it, soften it up a little bit, and use a little bit of touch.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Just feeds the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll test the right side.
I'll tell you what, sometimes towards the end of that play where you see you're not getting anywhere, I'd like for you to just lower your shoulder and get a few yards. I just don't love it when they finish and run out of bounds.
You know, though, we've both been around so long that we've seen a lot of guys try to make a play every single time, and it ends up making things worse.
No, I get it. You can fight for extra yards, or sometimes you go backwards, or sometimes you lose the football, but man, I want to put my offense in the best position. That means I need to go lower my shoulder, fall forward, get some extra yards.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, the home team coach told me at the half, he is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the 2nd half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Bush. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be...
The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to take it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Howie, what do you have?
Guys, down on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. On the move. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
3rd and long right here. They'll go to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. 3rd down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle of the field on the drag route where everybody could converge on the receiver and make the tackle short of the 1st down.
Here's some daylight. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. With that run, he breaks through the 3,000-yard mark for his career.
Man, that says a lot about you. When you rush for 3,000 yards in this world where it's pass happy, that you got a guy that, no, I'm going to give him touches because he's productive. Palmer, it's led to 3,000 yards now.
And that's a lot when you consider some of the injury issues they've had up front throughout his career. It doesn't matter. This guy still finds ways to make positive things happen. 3,000 yards, that's a lot for a running back.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to go up top on second down. Left side is Bush. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And he missed it. No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Trying to get rid of it.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
To the air, it's Vance. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Turning it on. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Nevada. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Now they'll try the right side. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Looking to throw, it's Vance. Oh, pressure's coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Between the hashes, it's Givens. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best.
Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for room at the 40. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. There he goes. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense does.
Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Vance. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Givens. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it out.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got out of trouble and throws. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They're all over him. And it's a sack. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Snaps on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that.